What I miss? Let's find out. Chris Hemsworth wants to keep playing Thor after Avengers 4 despite his solo contract being up. Good. I like Chris Hemsworth as Thor. I think he has a lot of potential for the character. I just wish that Marvel felt the same way. He said 2 or 3 films ago he was feeling restricted, which makes a lot of sense considering the fact that those 2 films specifically were Thor: The Dark World and Avengers: Age of Ultron. 2 films in which all Thor really did was choke people, say one-liners, and hang Mjolnir on a coat rack. And while Thor Ragnarok was done in a way that I wouldn't have necessarily cared for in a Thor movie, it was definitely handled better than what happened after Thor 1 and Avengers 1 for sure. Lindsay Lohan wants to play Batgirl in Joss Whedon's Batgirl movie. Okay, let me just be clear right here and now. I'm all for actors making comebacks. I just don't want Lindsay Lohan to come back. Last time I checked, she's doing very well doing smaller projects in London. And honestly, I just kind of want her to stick to that. Because to be fair, every single big Hollywood thing that she has attempted to do since leaving rehab has just been honey. And to tell you the truth, Batgirl isn't exactly what she needs. Kind of like how Joss Whedon directing Batgirl isn't exactly what we need, but that's because I'm biased. So the Netflix original movie Bright is getting a sequel. Not only is David Ayer returning to direct, but he's also going to be the main writer for it, which means that I will probably watch this movie more than once this time around. I say that because Max Landis, the guy who wrote the first Bright movie and who wrote Chronicle, was the valedictorian for the 2008 class of the David Goyer Film Writing School for Douchebags. And I'm personally glad that David Ayer finally has a chance to tell the story that he wants to tell without studio executives telling him to refilm half of the movie for a lighter tone in order for the studio to make Guardians of the Galaxy money. God of War may be headed toward Mayan and Egyptian mythology. Kratos, keep your more childish than Anakin Skywalker ashy-ass body away from my cocoa butter-infused pantheon, bitch. You try and talk that shit to Osiris, and see if he won't throw your soul to Amma quicker than the first person that gets eliminated from a fucking reality show. Because justice may be blind, but she gonna hear that loud-ass clank when your soul get compared to Ma'at's feather, bitch. So feel free to come for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. But unless you ready to get digged down by both Amun and Ra at the same time, do not come for my gods. I'm not partial to this news, no I'm not. So Ridley Scott has an idea for another Blade Runner movie. He says he has, and I quote, another one ready to evolve and be developed, end quote. Well, that's just lovely, Ridley. I'm very proud of you. I'm so proud that I'm going to take it and hang it right up here on the refrigerator so that everyone can see it. And so that you won't have the opportunity to ruin another franchise like you recently did with Alien. Okay, in all seriousness, Sir Ridley Scott, if you are watching this, which I doubt, I just want to let you know that you're one of my favorite directors. But I need you to stop. Instead of focusing on bigger and better things like the next Gladiator or the next Kingdom of Heaven, you're focusing too much on the past and keeping people who can breathe new life and creativity into properties that you brought to life years ago, just so you can hog all the glory. And you don't even do a good job lying about it either. Do you want to turn into George Lucas? Because this is how you turn into George Lucas. Anyway, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below any other news stories I might have missed, and they might be featured next week. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.